Hello and welcome to Folio Weekly Magazine. I'm Rob Nicholson. On the phone, I've got Niko Moon. Nico, how are you doing?
I'm great. How you doing, man?
Doing fantastic. We are so excited to have you here next Friday, the 31st of March, headlining the opening day of the Clay County Fair. You're in Minneapolis today?
Yeah, I'm in Minneapolis today. Sold out show up here and super excited to play this show. But I'll tell you what, man, it's cold, and I'm ready to make my way to Clay County.
I bet you are. I bet you are. Listen, dude, congratulations on everything that happened with Good Time. I mean, I know you put it out and then it came out in the studio album, but great job and congratulations.
Yeah, thank you, man. Good Time was the first song that I ever released to the public as an artist, so it's been just overwhelming the love and support that I've gotten from that song, and I just love positivity. I love optimism, and that's why I make music that it only has that kind of energy to it, and within the country world, and Good Time to me was the perfect song. I felt like to kind of introduce myself to everybody.
Yeah, it really was, because the positivity really comes across in that song, and really the whole album is all there. Now, you wrote that with your wife and Joshua Mertz, correct?
Yeah, I write all my music, actually, with my wife and with Josh. And Josh is actually my best friend. So it's very much a homemade, I guess you would say, sort of situation. I have a recording studio in Nashville and at my house, and I write all the music there with my wife, and then me and my best friend, we produce it all. So it's truly from my family to everybody out there.
That's really great that you put it together that way. That's very nice. Now, this has been successful. You're out touring. What is going on with you now? I mean, what's the next steps?
Yeah, so I got new music just getting ready to come out. I've been teasing some new songs on my social media from the upcoming album. I got a song called Heaven Has a Bar that I'm getting ready to release very soon that I'm super excited about. And just ready to show everybody what I've been up to in the studio as far as new music goes. But everybody can rest assured that it's definitely going to keep the good times rolling with the second album. And I'm excited to come down to Clay County and play a couple of these new songs and all of the songs from the Good Time album, and just go on vacation with everybody for about an hour and a half.
That'll be perfect. I think the weather's supposed to be much better than Minneapolis, so you'll be happy with that. Now, you have worked previously with, and I just want to touch on real quick, Zach Brown, who doesn't love Zach Brown, and Roosevelt. Could you talk a little bit about that project? Because it's really good stuff, but very different.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so I met Zach probably 15 years ago when I was playing bars and honky tonks around Georgia, because he's also from Georgia, and he saw me playing and, liked what he heard and thought that he saw potential in me as a songwriter, and so I started writing songs with him, and we had a lot of fun, man. We've written over 40 songs together, and we've had, I think, 6 number ones together, so it's just been an amazing, awesome ride being able to help Zach write songs for the Zach Brown Band. And now, so as far as Sir Roosevelt goes, when I guess around the time, this might have been about 5 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, Zach had this idea to start a side project called Sir Roosevelt from the Zach Brown Band. And basically it would be him, me, and another one of our friends and co-write partners that has Vincent and Eddie. And the goal of the project was to make it an exercise in getting outside of our comfort zone, which we're all country guys and we all make country music, but we all, 3 of us, just love music in general. And he was like, man, let's just basically kind of play with some instruments that we would never normally play with, and write some songs kind of outside of the box and see what happens. So it was more of an exercise, I guess you would say, in creativity, and it was a lot of fun. We made one record, and we put it out there, and it was really just a lot of fun to get outside the box. And
well, it does. It almost has a the drum beat to it. I mean, it is very different for you guys.
Yeah, it absolutely is. Yeah, there's some electronic elements in it. There's some rootsy, bluesy elements in it too. There's some gospel. There's just some some rock and roll. There's just some things that are different from what any three of us would normally actually do. And so it was fun. It was fun to just kind of stretch our arms and play with some colors that we normally don't play with. And of course, when you're creating music with other people, you know, it's fun because you're getting their ideas and everything. So that truly was like a very even three-way split of everyone's kind of ideas going in the pot and seeing what kind of recipe we can make.
Well, it came out great.
Yeah, I guess thank you, man. I appreciate it. It was a lot of fun doing it. And who knows, we may make another one at some point. Me and Zach still thought we'd still write together, and who knows? We haven't talked about it, but we may bring the old side band back, you know, for another record one day. But for now, I'm having a lot of fun just focusing on doing my own music and kind of putting out the music that I hear in my head and that speaks strongly to me.
Well, listen, buddy, I got to tell you, we are looking so forward to having you down here in sunny Florida. Have a great show tonight in Minneapolis, and we'll see you on Friday the 31st at the Clay County Fair in Green Cove Springs. Have a great show tonight, and thanks for calling in. We're glad to talk to you.
Hey, thank you, brother. It was great to talk to you, too, man. Good times only when I get down there, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Bring your Hawaiian shirt.
For Folio Weekly Magazine, I'm Rob Nicholson.